Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java playlist, we'll learn pattern programs step by step. This is Java programming session number 24, pattern 37, alphabet triangle pattern. If you are serious about learning and confident, like the video and subscribe the channel for more update. Please click the bell icon and select all notification. Don't choose personalized, you may miss some session updates. Let's get started. In the previous session, we have discussed about the number triangle pattern. So instead of numbers, this time we are going to display the alphabets. Prerequisite, please watch the previous sessions, session 23 and 22. So first we'll observe a sample input output, then we can solve the problem. So as usual, I completely erased the previous thing. Then only it's easy to follow it by your own style. Yeah. First observe the sample input output. If the sample input is capital D, how many rows I'm printing? 4 rows. If it is capital E, 5 rows. Capital C, 3 rows. So it should be clear with the outer loop how many lines I'm going to print it or how many rows are going to print it. Okay. So your I variable as usual depends on n variable. Line number or depends upon the n input. So I'm giving I equal to, previously we provided 1 here, what you have to start capital A because it start from the A and then end with based on n value, based on n value. After this, you're getting the inner for loop. Observe it carefully. Inner for loop. Line number here 1, 2, 3. Instead of 1, 2, 3, what we are using, if it is number 1, 2, 3 is okay. If it is characters, alphabets, what will do? A throw, B throw, C throw, D throw. So we have to call it. So A throw means how many times we are printing? Only one time. B throw means two times we are printing B. C throw means three times. So on. So we have to observe that your inner loop J depends on line number. Yeah, sorry, here line character. Here line character. So you should be clear with this. For I equal to A, I less than or I less than or equal to n depends on your line numbers. Okay. But for J equal to what is that? A, J less than or equal to which one? This time, which time we are depending? Line number, that is line character. J equal to I, J less than or equal to I, J plus plus. Third thing, what you are going to print it? Alphabet. So how to print that alphabet? So that is depends upon your inner outer for loop, that is depends upon your outer for loop. I, if it is A throw, you are going to print it A. B throw, you are going to print it B. So you just use the I variable here. Okay, first we'll check the sample input output. If it is matching, we'll proceed in the debugging mode. Capital E, check the output. Capital E, yes, as per our sample input output, we are getting. Now we'll debug it and then try to understand from the step by step. See here. So I'm giving the start button, enter the limit, capital D I'm giving, sorry, capital D. Next, we are entering the outer for loop for I equal to A, I less than or equal to N. So I value is capital A, N value is hereafter. What is that? The memory, capital D. So capital A less than or equal to D means 4 times this loop is going to execute outer for loop. That is 4 rows is guaranteed now. It is entered to the line number 10. Line number 10. Internally what will happen, I'll tell you. Capital A means internally 65 will take, N means 68. Internally unicode value will execute. Okay, it don't increment like A plus plus or B plus. Internally it will execute the unicode value only. In our previous sessions we have discussed, please watch that sessions. Now enter the line number 10. So J equal to A, J less than or equal to I. Condition is true or false. A, J value is capital A I value is capital A. So one time A less than or equal to A means one time 65 less than or equal to 65 will executes. Step into print the current I value. What is that? A current I value 65. Got it. Next, again incrementing the J value as usual. What will happen? Already it is A, now it is B. J value is B. So check the condition. I value is 65. 65, that is A. B, J value is B. So B less than or equal to B less than or equal to A condition fail. So that is why control transfer to line number 15. Are you clear? Line number 15 condition is fail. Second iteration. Now it will enter to the line number 15. New line will be printed because of line number 15. You can able to see in that output screen cursor is waiting in the second line. After this, as usual, control will be transferred to line number 8 I plus plus. Already I value is here. After increment, what is I value? B. So B less than or equal to n value. What is that? D. Condition is true. Now it will enter the inner for loop. Again, it will exit from the beginning. J equal to A less than or equal to what's your I value? B. So A less than or equal to B means A and B two times this loop will execute. So first time what will print it? I value. What's the I value? B. So B will be printed now. You can see in the output screen. After the control be transferred to J plus plus. Already it is A. One value if you are incrementing, what's the value now? J value B. So B less than or equal to B condition is true. What's the line number 12? I value will be printed. B is printed now. B is printed. After again J value is incremented means what is that? Already it is B. After increment, what is that? C. So C less than or equal to B means condition is fail. The cursor will come out from the loop and will move on to line number 15. New line will be printed. You can able to see the cursor is waiting in the third line. After control be transferred to line number 8, already I value is B. After increment, what is that? C. So C less than or equal to D condition is true. Again, this inner loop will exit from the beginning. What is that? A less than or equal to C. So three times the values will be printed. First time, what's the value will be printed? I value A. Next time, again J value is incremented means cursor is entered to the line number 12. What the value will be printed? Again C. Again incrementing the J value. What's the third time value will be printed? C. Now J value is incremented to D. D less than or equal to C means condition false. Control will be transferred to line number 15. New line will be printed. Now the cursor is waiting the last line. Last iteration. I value is already 3. Incremented by 1 means 4. So 4 less than or equal to 4 means condition is true. It will enter to the line number 10. For A less than or equal to D. J value is A. I value is D. A less than or equal to D means 4 times this loop will be executed. What will be printed? D will be printed 4 times. First time it is entering. D is printing now. Again J value will be incremented. D is printing now. Again J value is incremented. Again D value is printed now. Last iteration J value will be incremented. So D is printed now. After that J will be incremented means condition is failed. E less than or equal to D means condition fail. Now enter the line number 15. New line will be printed. Again I value will be incremented means E less than or equal to N value is D. Condition is failed. So cursor come out from this loop and move on to the line number 17. If you found this session useful, kindly like this session, subscribe the channel for more updates, and share with your friends. Have questions, drop them in the comment section. Thank you for watching.